This is really big, and a lot of people, excuse me, I'm up from a nap after work, and of course, I'm going back to sleep, working third shift graveyard, great, whatever. um, with elders, some elders believe, like my grandmother, for example, believe that if you forgive people, you forget. I don't believe that. I believe you'll never forget stuff. You gotta let stuff go and don't look back. Kind of like in the Bible with I forgot Sarah who looked back and turned into stone with forgot the male's name, her husband. And the fireballs came down and stuff or something like that. I didn't get to that part in the Bible, but I knew about it because of Sunday school. I never knew about the rapture when we went to Sunday school because I was still in middle school at that time frame. When I got to high school, I don't I believe I don't remember still going to Sunday school in high school. I probably did, but I was a freshman. And like there was classes that you advanced to in Sunday school. So we didn't get to that part of studying wise age group. It's age group wise. So I didn't make it to the teens yet when I was at Sunday school. Like I did, but not the top teens. You know what I mean? Like young adults Sunday school. So, anyways, like forgiveness to me is you'll never forget, but you got to let it go to move forward. And forgiving people is for you, not for them. People think that, oh, me forgiving them, like basically they can keep doing the things they do, or you have to deal with them or trust them, or like you still need to love them, but you don't have to like them. You can dislike them, but you don't want to hate them. Hate is such a powerful thing and such a bad, 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 negative, terrible, awful thing to hate someone. Um, but again, forgiveness is for you. It's not for that person. It's for you to have a peace of mind, a peace of heart, a peace of soul, a peace to move forward and leave all that junk behind. And in order to move forward, you have to let stuff go. You have to leave it behind, and you have to leave people behind. You have to distance yourself, whether they're family, friends, strangers, coworkers. And of course, in the work environment, it's really hard to like keep your distance. Like if you work in teams, and shout out to all the people who are able to work alone or have their own business or entrepreneur. Like I'm working on working in that type of environment where I work by myself because it's really hard working with people who are bad people or people who just are terrible people, nitpickers, bothersome, toxic. You get the point. But again, forgiveness is so powerful. And it's hard to forgive people, but it gets easier when you age and you have wisdom and you grow closer to Christ and God. It gets really easy to forgive people. I would say it's hard to forget, but if you have a mind where you just don't never think about it no more, it's just like again the story in the Bible where if you look back, you're going to remember it. So if you stop looking back at it, then you'll forget it. But you'll always remember certain things like domestic violence, almost been raped and killed, been bullied because of being cross-eyed, for example, my childhood until I was able to get surgery, which was 6 to 13, or why I became homeless, helping the wrong people. Those types of things you will never ever forget. It's kind of like events like 9/11. Nobody can ever forget that event because it was so traumatic and a tragedy and just unbelievable. Other ones was Hurricane Katrina. Other ones were Pearl Harbor, the Holocaust, slavery, numerous other ones. And like all these school shootings, for example, whether it was at a mall, a bowling alley, a school, concerts. These days, it's everywhere. Back in the days, you only heard shootings at like at clubs. That's no longer. But anyways, people forget